It's Natasha Sidebottom here with the news at 8 and our first story. Shops closing in Oldham over the past few years due to the opening of new superstores, the economic downfall and the loss of British High Street, and how it has affected us, the shoppers, and the shop owners. We sent our specialist reporter out to speak to the people of Oldham.
Hi, I'm Sarah Erin. I'm going to ask 3 local store holders about how the economic downfall has affected their business and what they think the future will be like if this continues.
It's a lot quieter, especially even at weekends when it used to be really busy. A lot more people are obviously going elsewhere because a lot of the stores are closing. Worst scenario, probably the indoor market and the outdoor market will close, because as you've seen with the outdoor market, it's only open a couple of days a week now.
Well, trade is not too bad because people have still got to eat. The supermarkets have had a little bit of an effect on trade because there's so many of them now. So obviously the market, the small traders are suffering. But fortunately, Oldham Council have been good over the last couple of years. We've reduced rent for small traders on the market, and we've still got our regulars who've been coming for 20 years, 30 years. The biggest threat to our trade at the minute is the superstores. So people will still come on the market, they'll still look for a bargain, and hopefully we'll ride out the recession and things will be okay.
It's affecting everything, but the biggest factor is the supermarkets. They're open 7 days a week, so it's very hard to compete with that, And plus, we have the traffic wardens walking around here, so that don't help us, And the car parkings, the fees are too expensive, the rents are too high. So if it carries on like this, we'll be closed up within the next year or so anyway. That's how bad it is. It's dramatic.
In other news, our popular local charity Dr Kershaw's Hospice is holding a fundraising trek to the Himalayas, which will take place on 13th of March 2012. We spoke to a Dr Kershaw representative about the trek.
11-day trek, or it's a 11-day journey in total, and it should be that they're actually trekking for 5 days. So each day will do a certain amount of trekking, which will cover the Himalayas, the Dharamsala region and the Dalai Lama. So they'll get the opportunity to obviously see spectacular mountain views, monasteries, meet somebody's people, and they also get the opportunity, if they want to take an optional tour to the Taj Mahal.
Here's a view of a local student. Money.
I probably wouldn't walk up a mountain because that kind of failed last time I tried it. I'd probably do a cake sale or something.
And finally, a young up-and-coming rap artist, stage name Viper, recently has won many prestigious music competitions in and around our local town of Oldham and Manchester. He spoke to us about how music has been his passion from a young age. Our reporter Gwen Vickers caught up with him.
Tell us about yourself with your music history.
I've been rapping or writing lyrics since I was 10, now only 16. I've done various CDs, mixtapes, albums, but live performances. I've got a YouTube.
You came first in round 2 with this Mike Vibes event. Could you tell us about it?
All the Mike Vibes are set up by a guy called Moo Keith, who's part of Mountain Media. It's a 7-round competition. Each week, each artist is given a slot of 3 tracks to perform, and then Moo Keith himself is the judge. He bases it on crowd reaction, lyrics, delivery, actual look on stage, how you act on stage, charisma. Particularly last week was round 2. I came first, which was kind of a shock. So the winner of each round gets 50 quid, and the winner of it all gets the album recorded for free and free music video.
First Class Music, could you tell us a bit about it?
First Class Music it was just 2 artists at the start. It was me and the guy from Florida called Randy, who's called Blinks, is his artist name. He added me on BBM about a year ago now, and ever since that we started it up, got the name, got the logo. We've got another 2 artists on the label now, but it's not really a label, but we call it like it's cool. I'm not really sure who really inspired me to start making music, but inspiration's really not necessarily musically, it's just what happens in life, because I write about what I go through or what people go through or what I see every day. So really, I just want to make a living off music, not necessarily famous or lots of money, just enough to get by each month. I'd like to do a few more bigger charity events, because obviously I'm doing it for free. It's a better feeling than when you're taking money off someone, because still I feel kind of cheeky.
We also spoke to a couple of his fans.
Really good. He's an absolute star.
That's all for the news with me, Natasha Sidebottom, and it is now 8:05.
Oldham Community Radio.